Hey there, it's Chris Pre again, and I'm going to chat with you today about how our style of coaching as a family team at Smart Real Estate Coach, and our family includes all our certified coaches and some of the people in the community, the Wicked Smart community. How does our style of coaching, how does our tools, how does that help you personally succeed? I don't care if you're a struggling investor now, you haven't been in our community yet, you bought 13 other programs that all sucked, and you can't get a deal done. That happens. We get those calls every week. It doesn't matter what stage you're at. What are we doing differently to cause a major wave in the real estate industry because people are actually getting deals done? There's a thought. That's what we're focused on. You get to peer over my shoulder here while Zach and I speak with two of our many certified coaches about what that looks like in our Wicked Smart community. And then you're going to get a whole bunch more of them and a whole bunch more of other certified coaches and a whole bunch more of other associates talking to you about real life experience, talking to you about the struggles they had in their life coming into the Wicked Smart community and how they've overcome that using our style in our tools. Now, why is that important for you? Because at the Biz Scaling Secrets event this April, you're going to get a whole bunch of that. Go to bizscaling.com and go ahead and get yourself registered and enjoy this clip. I'd love for you guys to comment on outside of the skill set, let's say the QLS video home study program. Aside from that, how important are all these other things that you guys provide for the associates, but also the community provides along with you? They get like a double whammy. They get you, they get the community, they get all of us. How important is that other stuff? I think too often people go, well, I'll just take the course and go do all my deals. Great, all this other stuff. So what are your comments on that?
There's a really cool analogy that I just read about last week. There's actually science that backs this up. If you put a blindfold on someone and give them a Rubik's Cube, it would take them 6 billion attempts to solve a Rubik's Cube with a blindfold. But if you keep that blindfold on that person and bring a coach in and the coach explains, this is how you do it, it takes about 10 attempts. So, it correlates with what we do. You could either go in this blindly, and maybe even you have some real estate experience, but even so, what we do, can be slightly different from maybe your skill set. So yeah, you have the chance of going in blindly, or you have the chance of going in with a coach, with multiple coaches that you have access to, and a whole community. So you have this whole community brain that's able to help you and support you.
Mike, what are your thoughts on that on the other side of the game?
That's a great analogy, Chad. I've never heard about that before.
Yeah, how are you going to top that one, Mike? How are you going to
Yeah,
follow
geez.
that?
Well, it goes having the group and all the coaches, and all the rest of the associates, and being together on the Slack community there too. That's a big help. I mean, it all are pieces to building your confidence, right? I always tell my associates that, when you're referring to your partners or myself, I mean, you want to show that you have a team behind you, which you really do. You have a big team behind you. We're nationwide. We're all over the country. You're not just this one-man show. We're experienced in what we do, and you can lean on us, right, to get through almost any situation. So make sure they're aware of that, because that's also going to build their belief in you and your system.
I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk about the tools, because I think this is going to blow people's minds, because I think everyone's used to these coaching programs. I've been through probably, I don't know, 10, 20, 30 of them. And it's really a consulting relationship. I want to talk about the tools and you use in order to move and help associate more deals. Number one, you have your one-to-one calls with people. So you have one-to-one calls. You got small group coaching calls, which you guys run. We have the weekly mastermind call. We also have some private mastermind calls as well, on top of the Slack community as well. So can you guys talk about maybe what's your favorite one of those tools that you use and why?
I would say Slack is huge, along with the smaller masterminds. I mean, Slack is just, to the minute, up to date updates with whoever's dealing with what situation. If you have a question, you could post it on there for the members to answer for you. Usually you'll get an answer fairly quickly. And then you can communicate directly with your coaches on there as well. I mean, there's just so many benefits from that alone. I think that's propelled us as a community a lot farther than we would have been in the beginning from when I first started. It's definitely light years ahead. Then of course the smaller masterminds, it becomes like, let's just say my mastermind that or I should say group call that I have per week, once per week. I feel like it's very, I don't want to, yeah, I guess you would call it intimate, right? It's an intimate setting, right? Where it's about, I would say 4 to 5 associates, but we could really dive deep into everyone's situation and what they're dealing with for that week. And for the most part, everyone's pretty much on the same skill set, same level, so everyone can relate to each other, and it kind of becomes a little competition within our call too. So, I mean, there's so many advantages in every way, and if you're a goal oriented person and really like to strive and hit new heights, then I mean, there's nothing better than what we have and what we're offering.
Yeah, I really love the group calls. Before our group calls, we ask associates to submit a weekly report, which we'll review. I'll review and see where they are, and that gives us a sense of things we could discuss on the group call. And what it happens inevitably on every group call is that someone presents a challenge and another student is like, oh yeah, I'm dealing with that too, and then you discuss it and you're able to address things, and you see that we're a very open community and we're here to support one another. People come here with all different backgrounds. Some people may have real estate experience, some people may not. Going back to something that Zach was saying earlier, about the sales process, in my first 30 days, the one of the big game changers for me was to realize that it's less of a sales process and it's more a process about helping people. And the more that we get into that mindset that we really are solving problems and helping people, that's where I leave all my calls and really push my students, is to go out and make dials and see who can help today, because that's what we're doing. Not really selling anything. We're presenting an option and solving a problem in people's lives. And oftentimes it's huge.
Chad, what I love about that, and I'll just put an explanation point on it, and then a quick comment is, I was talking with the other coach this morning, one of the other coaches, Link, and he said, I'm just talking to my students about going on the phone and understanding they're just going to help someone. This is not a stressful thing. You're going to help someone. So that's really, really, really cool.